Good morning. I'm Jill, and this is our third in a series of 3 for the bone loss prevention series of sequences. So this morning, again, you'll need a bolster, a couple of blocks, as many blankets as you want to use, a cushion. You can do any of these against the wall, or you can use a chair as well. So any of these that help you feel secure and sturdy, then that's the way to go. So let's get started. We're going to be seated to begin. So come to your centering, take a few deep breaths, and take a centering breath to a count of 4. So inhale, and pause, and then exhale to the count of 6. So you'll inhale into the belly, make it a full belly breath into the abdomen, into the chest, into the collarbones, and then exhale to the count of 6, very slowly. This really helps to center you and to bring calmness to your nervous system. So let's do that for a couple of minutes. And so you really want to use the Ujjayi breath or the victory breath, and you'll hear that as a sound in your throat, like the wind in the trees. So just inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a few more breaths like that. On our last breath, we're going to inhale to a count of 4, really big in the belly. Pause, and when you exhale this time, you're going to exhale with a sigh out of your mouth. That really slows down your central nervous system, and it just gives you a relaxation from any stress you may be feeling. So let us begin, and we want to just inhale the arms up, exhale down, and we're going to place the right hand on the mat. We're going to inhale, or the left arm on the mat. Inhale the right arm over. Inhale. Exhale. Really go slowly. Really take note of where your breath is, how you feel it, and you can try this if you like. It's always up to you. And in our last one, let's hold it So we'll hold here for about 5 breaths. And we're going to inhale up, exhale. And let's just hold that for about 5 breaths. Holding our poses helps the joints to hydrate, and that's really what we need as we go through the aging process, because we just kind of dry up. So exhale, come back. We're going to do a few twists here. So we'll place the left hand on the right knee, place the right hand back. You're going to twist it to the right, look over your right shoulder. Let's hold that for a couple of breaths here. And just really loosen up. Any tension you feel, send your breath there. Any discomfort you feel, send your breath there. On your next inhale, look over your left shoulder. Take a couple of breaths, nice and slow. And exhale, let's turn and come around and unwind. So we'll do that to the other side. So we'll place the right hand on the left knee. The left hand goes back as your support. You're going to twist to your left, look over the left shoulder. Let's take about 3 breaths here. And loosen any tension you feel anywhere. And on your next inhale, look over your right shoulder. Take a couple of breaths. And then on your next inhale, come back around. Okay, we're going to come to place our hands behind us, and we're going to do a little back bend here. And we'll just really arch the back. And when we come back, we're going to do some cat-cow in the spine. So as you move your belly forward, inhale, this is your cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale. Exhale. Do this several times at your own pace. All right, and when you feel complete in that, let's roll up to our tabletop position. And we're going to just do some organic movement here to really loosen the spine up. So you can do some barrel rolls. You can do some hip sways. You can come forward into a plank, half plank. Come back to child's pose. Inhale up. On our next inhale, we're going to inhale the right arm up and the left arm. And we're just going to do some toe taps here. You can tap both the hand and your toes down, and then come back out to bird dog. And if it's in your practice, you can grab that left foot into the right hand. Exhale, bring the hand down, and just stretch that calf out. And then we're going to inhale up to down dog. And we're going to bring that left foot forward into pigeon. So we'll hold pigeon here. You can hold it in proud pigeon, such as I'm doing, or you can come down to folded pigeon. Whatever you like here. We're going to hold this for a couple of minutes. Holding these poses, as I said before, really helps to hydrate the joints and really give strength to your bones. So if at any time you feel very uncomfortable in this, try to send your breath there. If that's not enough, then come out of the pose, come to Shavasana or seated pose, whichever you prefer and what works for you. Take some nice deep breaths here. One side will be tighter than another. Sometimes coming up into the proud pigeon from folded pigeon also gives you a little bit more thrust. It makes it feel like you can go longer. Okay, and when you're ready, inhale, come back up. We'll come just to our tabletop, and I'm going to turn around here so you can maybe see me a little bit better. So we will inhale this time, stretch the right leg out, and we're going to just do some toe taps here. And then inhale the left arm up, and we'll tap, 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 tap. And then that left hand comes down, and we're going to stretch that leg out. And back up to bird dog. Hold that pose. If you feel you can grab the opposite foot with your hand and it's in your practice, do that. Hold that. Come back out. Left hand comes down. Right foot comes down. And we're going to inhale, come up to downward facing dog. Pedal out here a little bit. And we're going to lift that leg and come back into pigeon on the other side. So again, one side will be tighter than the other. same side twice. So you can come out to proud pigeon, come down to folded pigeon, and we'll hold that for a minute or two here. So just relax into that. Breathe into those places that are tense or uncomfortable. You can also come up to proud pigeon to kind of do some variation or feel like you can continue your endurance in this. Okay, and on your next inhale, scoot back. We're going to come to downward facing dog again. And just pedal out. You can do a wide-legged forward fold. You can inhale here to three-legged dog. And continue pedaling out. Change sides. Take a few minutes here to just roll into this pose and really press your sits bones toward the sky. And then on your next inhale, roll forward to plank, and then up dog. We will hold up dog for just a minute. You want your shoulders down, away from your ears, your back arched, the tops of your feet pressing against the mat, the tops of your legs or the quads pressing against the mat. You put a micro bend in the elbows if you need it. And we'll hold that for about a minute. And just breathe. Anywhere you feel tension, just breathe. And notice where your breath is. Is it deep? Is it shallow? And exhale. We'll come down to Sphinx pose, which is a gentler version of up dog. And you'll want to pull the elbows toward your torso for a little extra isometric energizing. And you want to spread your fingers wide. Again, you'll be pressing your feet into the tops of your feet into the mat. And we'll just hold this here for a couple of minutes. And I might go ahead and do that. I'm going to get a drink. you, but I worked up some heat doing this. Okay, and on your next exhale, just come all the way down to crocodile pose. That is going to be stacking your hands. You can rest your head here on the tops of your hands. Take a couple of breaths here to just slow the breathing and relax. Take a few nice and slow breaths. On your next inhale, we're going to inhale the right knee up so that it is even with your hip. We call this half frog. So we're going to hold this for a couple minutes. You can come up on your forearms, or you can continue in your crocodile arms, whatever feels best to you. This is a nice relaxing pose. You're getting a good stretch in the joints, but you don't have to work too hard at it. About one more minute. On your next inhale, let's move that right leg back in line with the left, and we'll inhale the left knee up, and you'll want that left knee in line with your left hip, and let's hold that for 3 to 4 minutes here, and just take some nice deep breaths. One side you'll feel will be a little tighter than the other. Just breathe into that discomfort or that any kind of bad feeling that you may have or not so easy feeling, and just relax into it. If it is too much uncomfortable for you, then just bring your left leg down in line with your right leg and stay in crocodile. There's always that option to not do it if it doesn't feel right. If your body is off today or anything, then try it another day. Couple more minutes. Again, this is called half frog pose. On your next inhale, move that left leg down in line with your right and move your hands down to your sides and your palms will be up, and we're going to inhale to locust. So we're going to hold that pose, inhale up, take about 3 breaths. And exhale down. Bring your hands to shoulder level. Spread the fingers wide so that you have a good foundation. We're going to inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down for some cobras. So this is a shorter back bend to cobra. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, up, and down. And just bring your arms back. Hold that for a couple of breaths. And then come all the way down to crocodile. And stretch your arms above your head. And we're going to lift the legs. So we're going to lift the right leg up. The right leg up. Hover for a couple of breaths. Exhale down. Inhale the right leg. Hover. Exhale down. Inhale up. 2 to 3 breaths at your own pace. Exhale down. Right leg. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now here's the real challenge. Back up a little so you can see everything. So we're going to inhale the right leg and the left arm. Come down. Inhale the left arm, right leg. This is half locust pose with variations on one leg. So do this 4 or 5 times on each side. Do it slowly. You don't have to do it in my pace. And then bring your hands back to crocodile. Come back up shortly your Sphinx pose, and we're going to roll over to the side, and we're going to bring the right foot over the left leg, and you can puff yourself up like this, or you can rest on the forearm, whatever's comfortable for you here. And we're going to hold this pose. Hold this for a couple of minutes. Get a drink. And we'll do a few leg lifts here. So lift the left leg that is extended. Lift it up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Okay. And on your next inhale, you can roll to the other side. I'm going to flip around so that you can see what I'm doing. So bring that left foot to the floor. Take a few breaths here. Place your hand on the left leg if you feel you need to keep it supported. And we'll do some leg lifts on the right. Keep the foot flexed on the right side. Hold that pose for a couple more minutes. And whenever you're ready, you can come up and if you have a belt or strap at your nearby, you'll need that. So come down to your back in the Shavasana pose. And we're going to inhale the legs up. Place the strap onto your feet. I'm going to allow that right leg to come down to the floor. You can either have it extended, or if it's more comfortable, bring your right foot flat to the floor with your knee up. And we're going to do some leg lifts with the big toe This is going to be revolved big toe pose. So we're going to inhale to the right, exhale up, inhale, hover your foot, inhale up, and we're going to exhale to the left, and we're going to inhale to the right, exhale, inhale as we hover, exhale, and inhale as we bring the leg up, exhale as we extend to the left, inhale up, exhale to the right, hover the leg here, yeah, this is revolved big toe. We'll do this the last time here. Inhale, bring your right foot up there. You'll exhale your left leg down. So we will want to okay, inhale to the right, revolved, reclined, big toe pose. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale over, inhale up, and do this at your own pace. If I'm going too fast, just slow down to your own pace in your own comfortable range of motion. And on your next inhale, pull your strap to the side, bring your knees in, do some nice knee circles. Push the knees away. Do the circles in the opposite direction. And in a very gentle, easily engaged way, just bring your feet up. You can, if you can come to Happy Baby, you can bring your hands to the outside of your foot or your feet here. If you can go no further than this, that's fine too. Just kind of roll around on and give yourself a nice little back rub. And you can really shake it out in dead bug. So just let that shake, rattle and roll. Just allow your body to relax and go forward. So from here, you may want your blocks. We're going to go into a bridge pose, Bhujangasana, and we're going to do a supported bridge pose. This is going to be held for a minute or two. It's always good to have your blocks. You can use a block, you can use a bolster, whatever works for you here. We're going to do a little bit of moving and breathing bridge pose first. So you'll want to bring the heels of your feet as close to the bum as you can. Bring your elbows to the floor with what we call robot arms. Your palms will be facing one another. And we're going to do a little bit of moving and breathing bridge pose. So we're going to inhale, so you're going to push up with your elbows, push up with your hips, push into your feet. And you're going to come up. And we're going to inhale here to come up, exhale, inhale again, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale again, exhale, and do that about 3 or 4 more times at your own pace, in your own range of motion that's comfortable for you. And when you have finished those, we're going to lift up again with the hips and bring a block underneath. You want it to be at the sacrum, and you can bring 2 if you like, it's more comfortable. And we'll just hold this bridge pose for a couple of minutes. This is relaxing, and it can bring your hands underneath you, palms facing up. Your chin will be toward your chest, and we'll just enjoy the stretch that you feel. If this is too much, you can again use the bolster, come down to the lowest edge of your blocks, which will keep you closer to the ground. So let's just hold this for 3 to 4 minutes. I'm going to time that out. about 3 more minutes. If you feel like coming out early from this pose, you can certainly do that. Put your blocks aside, come down to Shavasana on your back, and just take a rest. Okay, and on your next inhale, lift your hips, pull your blocks out from underneath you, roll over, roll onto your back. And we're going to do a couple of rock and rolls here before we come up. So rock up, and then come up to your seat. We're going to come over to our tabletop pose. And I'm going to go ahead and move the blanket for now. And we're going to come up to our down dog pose again. Downward facing dog. Again, pedal out. Come up on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. And just kind of move with your breath, however you feel like. Some organic movement. Stretch your back. Because our next pose is going to be forward fold. So you can walk, you can jump, you can run to the downward fold, forward fold. And we're going to inhale, half lift, exhale, forward fold, inhale all the way up, inhale, hands come to prayer heart. We'll inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. And we'll come back. And in our next pose, we're going to do our chair pose. So inhale, your arms up. Make sure, lift your toes. Make sure you feel balanced on all 4 corners of your feet. We're going to exhale to chair. Swing the arms back. Inhale up. And we're going to do the ski pose. So when you come back up this time, we're going to lift the left foot off of the ground. Hold that balance. You can bring your hands to prayer heart. You can bring them to your hips, whatever gives you the best balance. And we'll hold that for just a moment. Take a couple, 3 deep breaths here. if your balance is off today, set that foot down. And we'll do that on the other side. So we're going to inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, swan. We're going to come to chair. Exhale those arms out to ski. Inhale up. Exhale. Bring the arms back. Inhale. We'll lift the right leg here. And again, you can bring the hands to prayer heart in Anjali Mudra, or you can bring them to the hips, whichever feels most comfortable for you. So we'll hold that. Couple, 3 breaths here. Exhale. Shake it out. We'll do that a couple more times on each side. Come down. Come to chair. Come to your balance. Down. Swing those arms a little bit so that you feel a little more relaxed. This is the last time. One more on the other side. And come down. Shake that out. Good deal. You did a great job. So let me get a drink of water here. We'll come into our warrior pose, warrior 2, and we're going to inhale to warrior 1, and we're going to exhale and inhale, exhale to cactus, inhale up, exhale to cactus, inhale up, exhale to cactus, inhale, come back to warrior 2, and we'll drop that right arm, swing the left arm over to revolved warrior, back, and we'll put a bend in that left arm, come to the left knee, to our wide angle pose. Inhale up. And come up. Turn your feet at a 45-degree angle. We're going to be in a wide stance here. We're going to come to our goddess pose. So we're going to come down to goddess, and we're going to bring the arms to cactus. Inhale up, exhale to cactus, inhale up, exhale to cactus. And straighten the legs, bring the hands up to the sides, and we're just going to fold over. If you have your blocks or a block, get my other one. You'll come come here to our wide leg forward fold. And we'll just do a nice forward fold here. So inhale up, exhale down, up, exhale down, come down. We're going to do some arm lifts here. You can use your block. Inhale the right arm up, exhale down, left arm up, exhale down. Do this about 3 times on each side at your own pace. Okay, and on your next inhale, come up to goddess pose, and we're going to come to warrior 2 here. So you're going to face the other direction so that your right foot is forward. We're going to inhale up to warrior 1 and inhale, cactus the legs, exhale, inhale. It should be inhale. This should be exhale. And then let's move back to our warrior 2 pose. Arms nice and high. Drop that left hand to the left leg. Inhale the right arm over to revolved warrior. Inhale, come forward to our wide angle pose. Inhale up. And continue doing that for a couple more breaths. And on your next inhale, we're going to bring our arms up to 5-star pose, and we're going to come to goddess pose and up. And then we're going to come back, sweep those arms down to your, this is going to be a triangle pose, but you're going to bring that left leg back and come down to your tabletop and swing around to your staff pose. So we're going to stretch those legs out and inhale the arms up, exhale down, forward fold over your knees. If you need to, put a micro bend in the knees. And come up, we're going to come to a wide leg seated pose. And we're going to bring the right foot, the sole of the foot into the left leg, into the thigh, and we're going to inhale over, exhale up, inhale over, exhale up, and twist the other way. Inhale over. Twist up the other way. And come to back to your wide leg seated position. And we'll do that on the other side. So bring the left sole of your foot to the right inner leg. And we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale over the right leg. Inhale up. Fold over the left. Inhale up. Fold over the left. Inhale up. Fold over the left. And then come down. We're going to come to Baddha Konasana or bound ankle pose. So you'll bring your feet together, bring them to a point where it's comfortable for you. Some people have the ability to bring them far in, others, if you have a nice diamond shape here in between your legs, that's fine. So we're gonna inhale up so that you have a straight back. Bend from your hips, not to your, you don't wanna round, you wanna come forward. So we'll just come forward like this, hold your feet. Hold that for just about 3 breaths. And then inhale, come up, stretch your legs out, roll back to Shavasana. You can put a bolster or a rolled up blanket underneath your knees. And we'll come to our final pose. Rest and relax, rest and digest. Pat yourself on the back. That worked up a little heat for me, I don't know about for you. But enjoy the feeling in your body, enjoy the fact that you did it. Give yourself a big pat on the back that you came and did this practice today. So stay here about 5 minutes. We'll time that out. Come to normal breath. And breathe easy. can maintain your position in Shavasana. You can stay here as long as you want. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here, and the light in me honors and respects the light in you, each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Namaste.